Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is November 2025. I have no idea when you might see this video. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the items that are in this box. I think this is the end of this particular suppressor from Sig SLH, and the reason why I say that is they've got new ones out that are a little bit better, and they had a second one that was called the SLX. This is the SLH version. So I think it'll just go by the way. You know, upgrades are a good thing. New equipment, new things in technology are always great. So I honestly believe that this will be going away. But we're going to do an unboxing, and I'm going to show you what this particular suppressor looks like and why I got it, and we'll go from there. So let's open the box and see what's in it. There is your ubiquitous paperwork. I highly recommend people read this particular one. If you're not familiar with silencers, it's a good thing to read. And obviously I got that from, what do you call it? I got it from Range USA. They were the transferee from Silencer Shop. Excuse the grayness in the back, that's Katniss. She likes to be in videos. Not really sure why, but she does. So here's the box open. You can obviously tell by looking at this that the plastic bag that was on it has been taken off. Obviously this isn't the first time I've opened the box, but I wanted to show people, you know, what comes in the box and some of the pretty cool stuff. First off, this is a compression washer. Over here is the brake, and we'll take it out of the plastic bag so you can see it better. This comes with the suppressor. This comes with the suppressor, so you're not going to have any problem, you know, being able to put it on something. This piece is what actually goes on your barrel right here. And it's 1x28, ½ inch. So it'll fit on almost any standard American-made barrel with that third pitch. And it is right-handed. It is not left-handed, which, believe it or not, is a huge thing for me. I did not know this was going to come with the suppressor, and I'm very glad that it did, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to put it on. Now let's talk about the suppressor. It is a Sig SLH SLH762TI-QD for quick detachment. And the detachment is right here. It screws on to the muzzle brake, and I'm going to show you that in just a minute on one of the guns that I plan on using this on. Overall, I like it. I do like it. It wasn't cheap, but it's titanium, obviously TI, and it's going to work well. Now, I'm going to show you a couple things I don't like about it. Let's get the box out of the way. We don't need it anymore. Now, we're going to talk about what I don't like about it, which is kind of simple. It's really very simple. And that is, it doesn't come with one of these. I have two Griffin armament suppressors, and I have this Surefire, which was the very first suppressor I ever bought. And it came with this. I think that's handy. Now, is it a big deal? No, because I can go buy one from whoever. I can, get it from Coltac or whatever. But anyway, that was a little bit of a downer. Now, I want to do a little comparison for you. This is a 762 SOCOM RS. Let's see. What does it say it is? 762-Mini 2. And it's been a fantastic suppressor. It works very, very well for 300 blackout, which is what I use it with. But I wanted to show you a comparison in size difference. I'll probably have to lay it down so that you can get a good perspective on the camera. But this one, the SOCOM is quite a bit shorter. Now granted, this is, I think, mostly stainless steel. This one's titanium. The weight on these two, this is actually just a hair lighter than this one. I haven't weighed them, but I'm going to. So that's a little bit of the difference. Let's turn it over and look at the muzzle end of these, and you can tell that the SOCOM is a smaller suppressor. But it's good. One of the other things I'm going to show you, I will not have a suppressor, except on a handgun, that doesn't have one of these on it. I'm probably going to have to take this off. While I'm taking this off, this is from Coltac, this particular one. And this is the inner part of it, which goes over the suppressor, like so. And then you wrap it like this. I don't know if this means anything to anybody, but gotta tell you, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. There. Now, the reason why I showed you that is because I am a big fan of suppressor covers. A big, big fan. And that's why I have used this. I'm going to show you the gun I used it on. So I have taken it to the range. I know it works. I'll get you a little bit of range video here so you can see what it looks like when I'm at the range with it. But it worked. It works well. But if you are going to use a suppressor in a class, you are actually going to try to use one in combat, you're going to lug it through the woods, I highly recommend one of these and a cover, because they get very, very, very hot. And they will burn through ripstop nylon like it's nothing. And you can't touch it, because if you do, you're going to get the shit burned out of you. So that's why I'm bringing this up and why we're talking about it right now. Now let me show you the gun we're going to put it on, or the first gun, and the reason why I bought this gun for it. This is the gun that I bought the silencer for. And the reason I bought the silencer for this gun is the muzzle brake that comes on the gun. Yes, I could have removed it and put on, a Surefire muzzle brake or a Surefire flash hider so that I could have used the other one, but I really didn't want to do that. It's already on the gun. It's there by the factory. It's rock set on. If you've tried to take off a muzzle brake that's been rock set, it ain't a fun thing to do. I've only done it once, and I don't intend to do it again if I can help it. I had the money, so buying a second suppressor just seemed like the smart thing to do. This one is really nice because, as you can tell, you just screw the damn thing on like so. Gotta hold it so it'll stay. You just screw it on. Gotta tighten down my thing here. You screw it on, and then you just set the lock. Now, as I said, I've shot this. It's worked well. And it was easy to take off. So I really like the suppressor. And now I'm going to show you the second gun that I plan on putting it on. It's this gun. It's a Ruger American Ranch. It is in an MDT chassis, LSS XL. And the reason I'm going to use it on this is I just want to see what I can do with subsonic out to 200 yards. Not meters, yards. And yes, there's a difference. I'm not going to try to shoot subsonic past 200 meters. That's kind of dumb. And kind of hard to do because you aren't going to get enough out of the scope to be able to really tell what you're doing. So those are the two guns that I will be using, and I am very pleased with it. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of range use so you can see that it works on this gun at a 25-yard target, and we'll go from there. Oh, by the way, you do have to sight it in correctly. There was a point of impact shift, but once I got it sighted in for having the silencer on the end of the gun, it shot well.